everyone, it's Raina. So this video is going to be an experiment. I am going to call it Raina's Moon Messages. And I was going to do it on Moon Day or Monday, but I'm wondering if I should do one a day and just maybe as a challenge for myself. And I was thinking of at least doing it for 40 days as kind of a discipline of sorts, if nothing else for myself, and just see what kind of messages come up. But that would take us into 2019, maybe up until the new moon in Capricorn I'll do it. So we'll see how long I persist in this, but I think it could be kind of interesting, at least as an experiment. So I don't know if I'll always use 4 cards because that might be too much for a daily reading. But today I'm going to use 4 cards. Maybe on Moon Day, on Mondays, I'll go all out and I'll use more cards. And then the rest of the week I'll just pick 1 card or 2 cards or something. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be picking a card from my new deck that is called Whispers of Love. I'm going to be picking a card from the Keepers of Light Oracle deck. I'm going to be picking one from the Energy Oracle deck and a tarot card. That's 1 card. Then I have these on the side. I'm just going to cut it in half and pick whatever card is right here. And also the challenge is finding commonality between the cards. Temple Path. And the last deck is just a tarot card. And this is from the, is it the Druid Craft or something? Something like that. Okay, so I'll start with the Druid Craft deck, 9 of Swords. And this deck, one of the reasons I ordered this deck was because the reviews said it was very similar to the Rider-Waite Pamela Coleman illustrations, and I really like it when it kind of goes along with that. So just to show you one more time, I really like the artwork in this. But you can see the anxiety that this card represents. And it's really funny because these types of readings are more like, almost like you could say, daily energy updates or something. And I think that a lot of people have been feeling a sense of edginess. And like the last couple of nights, it's been really weird, where I have woken up in the middle of the night and actually that card is associated with insomnia. But you know, the more that I read about insomnia, the more I believe that sometimes these are highly charged periods of time where people are very psychically attuned. It's not necessarily that it's bad, but we make it bad because of what we attach to it. But in the case of people who are experiencing anxiety, one of the things that I would ask you is, are you resisting anything in your life? Are you trying to be something you're not? Are you living an inauthentic life? Because I honestly believe that when you align yourself to what you came here to do and be, that you, even if you go through difficult times, I'm not talking about not being challenged by life, that I don't think that is necessarily a reasonable goal. I think that we do experience challenges in various forms, but just that knowing that you feel like you're doing something with most of your time that resonates with other aspects of yourself, and that you're not like kind of just going through the motions of life. And by the way, if you feel like you are going through the motions and you don't feel that you're authentic, that's nothing to be ashamed about either. That's something that you are realizing, and that's what the anxiety is doing. It's a messenger, you know. And so it's really a matter of not allowing yourself to lie to yourself anymore, and to say, you know what, I really am unhappy and I need to be okay with that. You know, ironically enough, I need to be okay with the fact that I'm unhappy. It's okay for me to be unhappy. It's not bad of me. You know, I'm not a bad person if I'm unhappy with anything, with whatever it is that is going on in my life. Even if it involves other people, even if it might hurt another person, in the short term, if I'm not doing something from a malicious intention, then I have to care about myself as much as I care about somebody else. So let's just keep going. We have this card from the Energy Oracle, which I like. The only thing I wish is that I didn't have to read from the booklet, because that kind of disturbs the flow. But I'll do it anyway. Receiving this card represents your spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that whatever you're going through now is part of your soul's process. So just like I was saying, if you're going through that anxiety, that is part of the awakening. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels, and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful, life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways. And connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. And that's interesting, because I just did a reading, you know, like a YouTube reading for one sign, and they were talking about, you know, the Hermit card, and it was for Libra. And I mean, this is true for all of us, is that sometimes you can forget about things that are not of the world, that, you know, that are kind of like those practical matters. But you, by connecting to spirit, you really do put things in the proper perspective, and that can really let go of a lot of your anxiety. So this is a card from the Keepers of the Light, Joan of Arc. We know about her. Voice of Truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So again, yeah, I connect all these cards. And I think more people are doing just that. I think more people are deciding that they want to be happy over being accepted. And so let me just read what they say. Joan of Arc was a medieval French peasant girl who is reported to have been visited by Archangel Michael and other saints, who gave her, but isn't he ascended master? That's why I was wondering, Archangel Michael, who gave her information on how she could help Charles VII save France from English domination. She was only a teenager when she went into battle for her country and won a huge victory. She was, however, later captured and burned at the stake. These days, she is a supremely loving guide to all those who want to stand up against the odds. She also helps many light workers overcome their fear of persecution. Now, the extended message is that you are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that does not mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. Well, do you see these cards? I think the Temple Path used the word mission as well. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as if you are on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul you are. And then the last card is do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. And, you know, how interesting is that? Because here I am talking about you being on your path. But yeah, of course, always, you know, helping others, but not just helping others to do something, but also honoring other people in whatever way speaks to you, lets them know that they are appreciated. And you can do both. You can walk and chew gum at the same time. You know, you can honor your own path and at the same time honor other people's paths and honor them as individuals. And you do that by the little things that, you know, just giving somebody a call or saying that you're thinking about them can mean a lot. And I know that for some people it's not easy for them to reach out, and so they always appreciate it when others take the lead. So anyway, I hope that you enjoy this moon message, the first one, and take care of yourselves. Bye.